Okay, so welcome to our very first episode. We're going to call it Lavish Lounging with Talk Lavish. I'm your co-host, Manna.
I'm Pam.
Let's get right into it.
Okay. You look very comfortable.
I
I'm
am.
obviously comfortable too. I had some errands I had to do, but I told myself I'm not gonna. I like to sit in the house and just not do nothing. That's the best way to go. Sometimes just don't do nothing.
Lounge day.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
I enjoyed our conversation that we had the other day. We was talking about all these other things about
Dating scene.
guys, dating scene and men. And I've been off the market. I put my boxing gloves, on the side. I've been out the ring for about 12 years now. It's crazy to say it's been 12 years.
Mhm.
I mean, I still feel like a newlywed though, because even though I've been married for 12 years, I think that in marriage and life and stuff like that, you're forever growing and learning about, you never stop learning. And that's how it
Yeah.
is. So nowadays, and some of your stories had me dying laughing the other day about people that you meet and run into and stuff like that. So you once upon a time were married and now you're divorced. So how is it like for you getting back into the married scene, not into the married scene, how is it like for you getting back into the dating dynamic now with the whole, how things are now? I mean, it was different back then, so how is it now? Was it kind of scary in the beginning getting back into the dating scene or no? Kind of?
Well, in the beginning, I really didn't want to really get into it just
Yeah.
because, like, you're used to a certain person, so it's like, for a long time, I was focusing on myself,
Yeah.
and then once I did hop back into the pool, into the waters, back into the jungle, I learned very quickly at a very high, rapid pace that people are weird, right?
Yeah.
So dudes are weird and girls are weird, and like just people are just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like I always felt like if I haven't been your friend from the beginning, I don't really want no new friends.
Yeah.
So I feel like me getting into the dating scene and having in mind you, everything is online. Also, right? That's like the new way of the world. Everything's online, everything's digital, everything's whatever on your phone. You can do everything on that phone. Um, it's just I don't. It's like if I don't know you already, I really don't want to get to know you. But a part of the dating is that's what we're doing. That's what we all do. We got to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to know each other. So I have that in the beginning. I had that on my forefront all the time. Like I don't really want to get to know this mother. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. I'm easily turned off by this person. So it's like, oh, you blew your chance. So it's just it's not the same. It's not.
Yeah.
We ain't back in the day, man. We ain't coming out the store, leaving the mall, and got the digits to the beepers and all that. We're not on that no more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Things have changed, and it's scary. It's scary. You remember I tell you about the date that I brought my gun to the date, and the dude I came to see brought his gun to the date. You know what I'm saying? And I remember Lila asked and said, "This is what they're doing now. Like this is what the dating scene is like now, where you have to bring your weapon to the date." You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on outside?
Yeah.
But this is what it's come to, where it's like I don't know if I'm safe going out in this restaurant to hang out with this guy to get to know his person. I don't trust him, and because so much crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, it's just
Yeah.
and I don't know. I feel like I'm probably gonna be single for a long time just because people they're so weird. You know what I mean? Like dudes are just so weird. Like
Yeah, that's true. A lot of cuckoo people out there. I don't even know. I'm not even sure how how I even would approach getting into dating somebody again. I mean, God forbid if I ever have to go through that, getting on a dating scene again. But it's just like you're right. Times have changed. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no. You know what I mean? Like I think I was telling you. I think I did tell you. It was Lila I was talking to. I was telling like, I mean, now it may be normal now, you know what I mean? With the whole, everything's digital. So you send pictures, everything's online, you order your food online, you go to the store online. So that's understandable. I was telling you about this guy that I was talking to when I was a little younger. And this is before I got settled down with my significant other, but he was cool. He was nice. And I kind of met him on the digital thing back then. And I wasn't really not looking for anything serious at the time. But he was he sounded like a nice guy over the phone and everything. And I seen what he looked like before in person. But then it started getting kind of weird. Like weird to the point where he like had obsession with, he was like, well, I like pretty girls, you hella pretty. I like pretty girls with pretty feet. He said, send me more pictures of your feet. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. First, I was like, okay. I sent him take a picture of my feet. I had just got my, you know, me, I've always been well kept. I get my nails done, get my feet done. You know, I've been like that since high school.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So, and then he starts sending me asking me random texts. And it got to the point where it's past the point of, you know, most guys you're getting to date, know some person you're dating them, and they'll send you messages like, hey, how you doing? Or hope your day's good, you know, with the whoop, or how's your day? How's your weekend? Like, but it skipped all that. This went to send pictures of your feet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so it got to a point where, like, for example, I'll be at work and my phone is vibrating in my butt pocket all day long. So I'm like, is this my mom? Is it an emergency? Like, what's going on? And I look at my phone, grab it in my back pocket, and it's the guy. And he's asking me, no, how you doing? No, you know, how's your day going? You know, call me your lunch break, babe. None of that is when you get in your lunch, send me a picture of your feet. Like, it got really, I was like, okay, now you make my stomach turn. Like, this is getting too much. Like, it's almost as if you like my feet or you like me. Most of like your face, your boobs, your butt, but now you see like it's lines, wall, boundaries, like right. So I was like, okay. And then I start going deep. Yeah, I started going, it's too much of a fetish, too high. I'm sorry. It started going to the point over my head to the point where it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm an overthinker. And so I start thinking real deep, like, okay, so what if I go on a date with this dude and he don't like me and stuff, I don't like him, but then I come up missing. I don't be found. And then a couple days later, weeks, months later, they'll be like, yeah, the missing girl named Pam, we didn't find her. And the police go have a conference, and I do a conference up to find a dead body. And at 1800 hours, we found Mrs. Pam. And the body was intact, but
she ain't got no feet.
The feet were missing. I really started getting to the point where I was just like, I can't do this, bruh. It's too much. So I know now everything's digital. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they expect. You see pictures of your feet, your hands, and now I think you can make money off that. Money off your feet. I think so.
But that goes to show how serious the fetish is.
That's too much.
They gonna pay you some money to see them toes, girl. Is they fat? Is they square? Is it round?
That's too much.
Is they crusty? Yeah. Is it lotion up? Is they oily? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, that's too much. That's too much. But yeah, so like that was the only encounter that I felt like, and I was younger then. I was really young. I was like, like 19. I was really young, but I was just kind of like fast forward to future time right now. I don't think I don't know how I could actually adapt to getting back into the dating scene. I don't know how that would be for me. That's kind of like,
it is scary. It is me being the only one that's single in our group.
Yeah.
Even like our immediate family, like the girls wise, I'm like the only single one, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I mean, it sucks sometimes, you know, it does suck because of course I want to bring my boo.
Yeah.
But other times it's like, I haven't found nobody I feel it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So then the question comes in, how high are your standards? How high are your standards? I had a guy ask me, was like, do you think your standards are too high? And maybe that's why you're still single and you're not finding anything. Because I'm like, when it comes to dudes, like it's a line of dudes. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a line. It's not hard to get a dude. Like that's not the issue.
Yeah.
It's more so the quality of man that I want.
Right.
I haven't been able to find that. You know, it starts as small as somebody told me the other day. Matter of fact, yesterday I was on the phone talking to somebody. He told me that's really shallow. It was really shallow. You remember Shallow How with Jack Black? You know who Jack Black.
Yeah.
And he was with the chubby lady, and like she thought she was skinny and all that stuff. And he was like, he liked her, but he would never have talked to her if he didn't go through that change. Was able to see her for her beauty. And he kind of was like, "That's so shallow of you." And so he wasn't the first one that said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's other people that have said that, like female friends, whatever. Like, that's kind of shallow. That I said, it's shallow if I go out with a dude on a date, he got my computer in his eye, and I don't want to talk to him more because he got my computer in his eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some crust in your eyeballs, and I don't want to talk to you because you got crust in your eyeballs. That means that my standards too high. If I go with a dude and your fingernails is dirty, and you touching all on the bread, on the chips, and the salsa on a date, like that's standards too high? Or is that just like hygiene, right? Like,
yeah,
that's hygiene. Yeah. That's nothing to do with like your standards. Like that's, if I get in the bed with some dirty feet, and happen to be able to do with dirty feet. You think he gonna be like,
Look,
all right, it's my
here we go with
black
the
at the
feet
bottom?
again.
You know what I'm saying? My feet is dirty at the bottom, and I'm getting in the bed with the dirty feet. Like, I'll go outside and check the mail with no shoes on and get in the bed. Like, come on, like.
You're stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dude, that ain't got nothing to do with standard. I feel like that has nothing to do with my standards being high. I don't feel. I feel that's just like, if you ain't doing the basic stuff, dude.
Yeah.
And that's upkeep of yourself.
But, yeah, and I really do. I mean, that's in our eyes. That should just be automatic common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like you ain't finna put with no dirty fingernails. That's one thing about me. That's the one a complete turn off. If I talk to a guy and his fingernails is dirty and they long and they yellow like Freddy, like Vega from Street Fighter, like, oh nah, like get the snip and get the clippers. It's like I can't get jiggy with that, but that's my, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't, but that should be automatic. Like, come on. Like, for example, like, can you explain for the people that don't know? Cause I know, you know, our mom is white and Hawaiian. A lot of people know we understand some of the language from the culture, but can you explain what maka pipi is, please, for people that don't know?
Okay, so maka pipi is the crust that be in your eye when you wake up in the morning. That we see it right here. You know, when you wash your face when you wake up and you wash it away, or you hop in the shower, you wash it away. You know, it's like, it's that stuff. Hawaiian word, maka pipi. Word of the day. Hawaiian word of the day. Maka pipi. All right, so that's what it is.
Right.
So I don't know, dude. Like, you brought up the fact, like, earlier you said something like how, like, it could be like our fathers and like us having certain people in our lifestyle. But I feel like with that kind of stuff, you should naturally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you want to, come on, man. First impression is everything. So if I'm going on a date with you, I'm not going to step out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's times where I have pimples on my face, I have a breakout, and I'm like, I don't even want to go because, you know what I'm saying, I got pimples on my face. Like, I don't want, this is not what I wanted to see first. You know what I'm saying? Something as small as that is just like, I want to be the best self. So if I'm stepping to you, I'm going to step a certain way because I want you to step the same way to me. Correct. If I come to you and I'm musty, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I come to you in a day, like, I swing in for the hug and I'm smelling like some must.
Can you stop?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain. Yeah. I want to date with you. I got on a white tee, all white. You know what I'm saying? I got my first, and then my white tee got stains on, yellow stains on my white tee. I don't know who's still wearing white tees, but I'm just saying, like, with the stain on the white, the yellow stain. With the dirty nails in my shoes is bits.
Nah. Yeah.
You know, so it's like, dude, those are small things. I kind of feel like that's just a lot about a person.
Yeah.
Like, they have like these memes of going around saying that if you really want to see how clean the girl is, go into her bathroom and look around the toilet.
Yeah, the back part.
Around the bottom. If it's dirty and it's like dusty and it's yellow pee-pees sitting there, and it's been sitting a lot of pee-pee coats been on there, adding up. That could possibly mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at your cups. You get some drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, something. If you're not really going down there to clean, like, you ain't really, you know. So it could be OCD. It could just be OCD. It could just be how we were raised.
I know OCD. Right? It's just common stuff, common sense stuff. I mean, common sense ain't common. That a lot of people really don't have. But like, it's like back to like how you said about how the dudes be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on that. I'm afraid of your breath stinking, and you got maka people in your eyes, your fingernails dirty. Like, okay. So I had one guy telling me that I was doing too much one time, and I was like, well, he said, what's the first thing you look at when you talk to a dude you date a dude? Now, to me, I'm like you said, I totally agree. Like, I'm all for that. If I step out looking my best, I expect the best. So, I mean, you got to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if I'm coming out and I'm looking the way I'm looking, I expect my counterpart, who on my side, who on my hip, to be the exact same way. You feel me? Like, that's just how I am as a person. If you can't take that, it is what it is. So I'm a little bit more high maintenance. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. But if I'm looking my best, I expect the best when we both go out together. You know what I'm saying? So one of the first things I look at, I'm a little different, is the shoes. And that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm a sneakerhead. I like sneaks. So it's just like, if I'm going out somewhere and he look, I'm like, oh, okay. He got the white forces on. He looking all right. He looking decent. Like, okay. You know what I mean? Okay. But that's just me. You know what I mean? And if you, I mean, whatever. Nowadays, what? Older guy, I like older guys. Nowadays, you got the alligator skins, you got the Stacey Adams, you got all these other, you know what I'm saying, loafers looking nice, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I expect. So if you can't meet those standards, then I'm not sure we're gonna be able to be rocking. I don't know.
And that's just the basics.
I don't know. But that's basic stuff.
That's just
so,
at least we would think.
I don't know. But yeah.
It depends on.
It's crazy.
It's contingent on who. It's all contingent on who you're asking, right? Who you're talking to, because some people look at it like, well, I throw on some sweats and I throw on some slides, like I'm comfortable, and that's what I do. Like,
we going to the Grammys, you wearing sweats?
We going
to the Grammys, you wearing sweats?
Hey man, this is what people are saying. So if you got a big heart,
that's crazy. Well,
that where you got my people in your eye and your nails is dirty and you dress like a bum and you got me walking on the side of the street where the cars go and you're not opening the doors for me and you like, you know what I'm saying, you see me cold, you don't say nothing, and you know what I mean, you look at my wallet when it's time for the bill come. It's just things that's just like, but there are lots of guys. Let me remind you, there are lots of guys that it ain't standard because they don't have that father figure. They ain't around. They got taught how to be a dude in the streets. So they haven't been taught that etiquette. And times are changing where now all of a sudden people are making it seem like it's okay. And I don't feel that if I'm with you and we in a relationship, I ain't true about paying for dates. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Once me and you are a thing, like it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna get to one? I'm gonna get to one. It's not a big deal. But the first initial date though, that's just like what do you call that? That's just like
automatic gesture that you do.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so
yeah,
I don't know. A lot of these be like, oh, well, she put hers. I'm like, why would I be paying for you? And dude, like, why would I be paying for you? And it's just like, because that's just how it's just, you know what I'm saying? Why would you make a lady do that?
Yeah.
The first time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first time. Why would you make a lady do it the first time?
That's crazy. I don't know, man. But I think it all goes back to a household and how you was raised and stuff like that. Now, a lot of people think that's like, well, you can still, yeah. I really do believe that, a lot of young men, whatever, are raised, a lot of women do it where they raise their kids without the father figure in the home. But I think that's a major, crucial asset to have a father figure in your home. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, like our father, thank God to this day, is still married to our mom. You know what I'm saying? Well, they married for what 30 plus, almost 40 years now. So that's good and great. You know what I'm saying? But I think about the morals and the principles we've been taught just having our dad there. We thought our dad was Superman because he could do anything. This man could build a house from nothing. You know what I'm saying? He could work on cars. He could do all that. But it's just kind of like when you go into a marriage or you see a possible male counterpart that you're suggesting having as a date or somebody that you could spend the rest of your life with forever, you automatically expect for this man to know, you know what I'm saying, the principles that you seen your dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now, God forbid, we break on the side of the road, fault, we have some problems with car trouble. You know how to fix the tire? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and you expect him to come with it. When he don't, it's called you demand, like, how you don't know that you gotta fix the doorknob? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I thank God that my significant other had a father figure in his home. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of, he understands that already. It's something that you're supposed to already know, partner. Like, I'm not supposed to be telling you what to do when so and so happens. It's kind of like, if I'm the case, I must be single by myself. I gotta be a man and a woman in this house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not supposed to be like that. So I really think it goes back to how a man is raised. I'm not pumping gas out here in Tahoe in the snow. Like, you in the front checking on the kids, giving the kids snacks. Like, nah, that's not how we was raised. So I think that, I don't know. I think overall, I think it all goes back to how a man is raised. If you have a father figure or a man example in his life at a young age, I think that's huge in this day and age. It's huge.
I mean, obviously, it does have a huge influence, right? But also with just growing up, and I feel like, just being aware, because when you're a kid, whether you got a dad or not, you being taught that the man is supposed to be a gentleman, and that's just from being a boy. You don't hit girls, like that's what you taught when you little, whether you got your daddy there or not, or your mom there or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, You don't put your hands on girls. Boys don't hit girls. You know, so it's kind of like you're taught. You're supposed to be your body anatomy. You're stronger than a woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit big or not. You're stronger than a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it's like you know this. You have more. I'm not gonna say more significance. All my feminist women out there, you know, I would never say them like that. But you know, it's just like you stronger than me.
Yeah.
Okay. You clearly can handle more than I can handle when it comes to picking up some rocks or picking up some bricks. All right, like that's just like that's just a that's what's going to be. That's what it is. You know what it is, mom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're not the same, and I just kind of feel like, you know, some stuff is common sense, bro. You know, some stuff. A lot of the stuff is common sense. Like I feel.
Yeah. So would you ever? And I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying, like how you mentioned that your standards can be too high. Somebody asked you that too. Now, I understand that a woman should always have her standards. I say protect and guard your heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that's kind of like that, but I've been taught that ever since I was young. My mom always taught me that, you know, protect and pretty much guard your heart, because it's like it's sacred. You got to be careful who you allow in your oracle, in your space, whatever, who you trust and all that, and you know, who you love. You know what I'm saying? Because people scandalous nowadays. So I understand that, but so like, do you ever think that, you know, how you said, you know, your standards can be a little too high? I know a lot of women that kind of like when they fall in love and they meet somebody, the standards that were once high, over time, when you like somebody, they get lower and lower and lower, for the simple fact that you find somebody, you fall in love with this person, you like this person. So some stuff you usually would not tolerate, you say hell to the no. You kind of like lowering it down some because you like this individual. Sometimes women lower their standards because they fall in love with this person, and because that person becomes their everything. So your standards, a man said at one time, was too high, right? So have you ever found yourself lowering a little bit of your standards because you kind of like somebody, or no? Like, for example, let me break down to you. I never liked hairy people with hairy chests. If I can get a comb and go through it, I don't like it. It's nasty. I don't like it. That's my preference. You may like it. You may be having fun, and then, you know, you hold on a second. You take hands in your mouth. I can't do that. I'm sorry, it's nasty. So, but the person I got married to had a little bit of whiskers. You know what I'm saying? So, and not nappy though. Yeah, it's not nappy though. But still, it's kind of like, at first I was kind of like, ooh, took off the shirt. I'm like, ooh, I can't. Ooh, with my eyes. Ugh. One time I had some raisins. I went, like, why would you do that? I said, can you shake your chest, please? You know what I'm saying? So, but just over time, it's more so just like, I would never date nobody like that. It's just like, I fell in love with this person, so now I have adjusted to, you know, lower my standards a little bit. But that's nothing. Hairy chest ain't nothing. So, have you lowered your standards or no? It's still high, sky high.
Well, last dude I kind of like was dating. Like, we actually were dating for like 2 months, 2 or 3 months, like that. The last dude I dated.
Okay.
And I don't like short dudes.
Short dudes? No.
I don't like short dudes. Like, I've noticed that about me. Like, cause I'm short, 5'1", right?
Yeah.
And so, or it could be 5'2" though, because you said you was 5'1". I'm a little bit taller than you, so I could be 5. I could have grown
5'1"
last time. I could have grown since the last time I actually measured myself. But I don't really like short dudes. Like, to me, if a dude say he can be cute, heck cute, and then once I see that he's 5'7" and 5'8", I'd be like, I can't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. So the last dude that I was dating used to say that he was 6 feet. Nice. And he wasn't no 6 feet. Like, you was not no 6 feet. Like, you're not, like, maybe 5'11" or something, but you're not 6 feet, bro. Like,
yeah.
Stop trying to use the phone posits and Air Forces and Timbs, whatever you're wearing, to make it seem like you're bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, these Yeezys are making you give you a little bounce. But it was like, you are not. And he was so adamant about being, you know, but I did date him though. But it was like an argument, like a debate we always had. Like, back and forth. I'm like, dude, you're not 6 feet, bro. Like, you're not 6 feet. Like, you're not 6 feet. Like, and I will say it to the point he got irritated. He was like, I am 6 feet. I am 6 feet. But that's my doctor told me I was 6 feet and all this stuff. So other than that one standard that I lowered, that's why I'm still single. Around here.
Wow, I mean, that's crazy.
You know, I mean, then I hear people say that maybe you should lower your standards, and like, if he got mock people in his eye, he got dirty nails. So what?
Mm-mm.
If he got some bad credit, and he can't get under his name, so what? And if he, you know, whatever, he didn't take care of his kids, and he had kids, and he don't even know his kids' names, and he's beating up the baby mama. So what? If he ain't got no job, no ambition, no drive, so what? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, but I feel like that's what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, something small as a car. You don't have a car? At this age, though, let's pay attention to our age right now. We're not 21 and we lost our car or crashed our car or whatever. We're in our 30s. We're 30. So it's like, if you ain't bounced back by now, trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the car crashed, total, whatever. So why you not in another car? What's going on? You're begging for rides. Like, you know, being back in the day, I'm 21, I'm Black, white, Hawaiian, and I'm mobile. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, is you mobile though?
Right.
You know, like, I feel like that shouldn't even be a question at this age. Like, come on now, you got a damn car? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got the basics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talked to this one guy. He was from San Francisco, and he kind of like was like, well, I come from a city, so we don't really have cars out here. Like, we do, but he was like, it's more of a chore to have that car, so we don't have cars. He was like, we can just hop on a bar, hop on one of the buses. Like, it's quicker to get on a bike than to get a car. I have to pay insurance, pay for rental space, which I get it, because a lot of people out there don't, because everything's so. It takes so long to go 2 miles out there. Yeah. There's so much traffic that it's like, I ain't gonna have a car. You mean you gotta pay for that saw and all that stuff. So I was like, I get it. But how you gonna come see me though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm supposed to come out there all the time? I'm gonna pick you up from the bar? Like, so you know, everyone has their own standards and their own, you know. Like, would you talk to a man with no teeth?
Would I talk to a man with no teeth?
Yeah.
No.
He ain't got no teeth. But he got a good job, girl. He got a good job, no kids. When he got his mouth closed, he handsome.
Would you talk to a guy with no teeth?
He respectful. He believes in God. God. Okay?
Yeah.
He opening your doors for you. He treats you like you're a queen, but he ain't got no teeth. What you doing? Right? What you doing?
I don't know. I need some teeth, bro. Sorry.
Is that shallow?
Huh?
Is that shallow?
No.
That's what I said.
Okay. Now the teeth is crossing the line, man. The teeth is crossing the line, man. Come on, man.
He can get dentures though.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, but it's like the basic standards. It's like, have you ever met a guy that has all of the equipment, all of it? He got the face, he got the personality. You know, he looking good. You know what I mean? He's funny. He's humorous. You know, a guy never forgets. I believe a guy never forgets a girl that knows how to make him laugh. I think you mentioned that one time too, right? Yeah. So
she knows
the same thing for. Yeah, it's good. Same thing for a for a girl. A girl never forgets a guy that is humorous, right? It's just they leave a lasting impression on you forever. But it's just like you know, the teeth thing, that's a little too much. But a certain guy can have all of the equipment. He just needs to read the manual. You know what I'm saying? Read the manual. It's certain things. Like, to me, I think that all women, all they really want. Yeah, exactly. This is what I believe as a woman. All I really need is for you to listen to me in your time. That's it. It's really not that simple. Like dudes that get it wrong, they do all these other things. You know what I'm saying, like a girl, a female, your wife, your spouse, your baby mama, your side piece, your whole, whatever you want to call it. All she really wants is for you to listen to her. Your mind can be somewhere else, but just act like you're listening.
Yeah.
And give her some of your time. That's it. That's it. It's really simple. Like it's not hard to do. You know what I'm saying? I know men think differently. You know, they said men, they think more so for the moment. Women, they think for, you know what I'm saying? They think for the future. But it's just like women are emotional creatures. And I understand that, but it's just like, it's really simple. So simple, but they mess it up. You know what I mean? It's just by doing the dumbest of things ever. Inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But just like, I don't know, man. I think overall, I think, you know, I really do think, like I said, it goes back to how a young man is raised. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your principles and your morals may not necessarily always be the same. What you think is right, what you think is wrong, what you believe in, blah, blah, blah. But I think the basic stuff, being a gentleman is all dependent upon having a father figure in your home. No woman can raise a man.
Yeah.
Any advice you would give to a guy who has mock creepy in their eyes?
My advice to any guy that's trying to get the girl, that's really trying to get the girl, not just trying to bone her, right? Like you really trying to get the girl, or even if you're trying to bone her, because like I know it's inappropriate to say. On my church members, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but it's the fact. It's human life. Like that's really what's going on. Like just happening outside. Like that's why you're here. That's how you got here. But at the end of the day, it's like first impression is everything. So if you're gonna go on a date, make sure your nails is clean. Make sure you ain't got maca peepee in your eye. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your gel ain't dried up right here. Your what's that called? Murray. Your beeswax. Make sure you just in order. You know what I'm saying? Be the best version of yourself when you're stepping outside, because that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a part of it. You know, like don't be musty. You know, like don't. It just it's so. Yeah. The list is long, but I feel like for the most part, it's common sense. So step out. If you don't want the girl coming out with some maca peepee in her eye and crust in between her toes with the lint, you know, so you take your socks off, you got lints in there, and she got that on her feet, and she's smelling musty, and she farting on your date. The same way how dudes will feel, right? A dude will feel like, you know what I'm saying?
On a date.
Like you farting on a date and you lift your skirt up. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't doing all that. Like just correct.
Yeah.
And to be safe though, be safe for women and men, you know, because people are so weird out there in the dating scene now, and it's just like. Some of the weirdness I kind of could understand when it came to my ex-husband, and when he told me, like when he was dating, he gave me some stories of like how he was dating this girl, and he was kind of like telling me something. I was kind of like, as the girl, I could see how that could come off as weird. But me knowing him, you know what I mean, and knowing like his situation, I'm like, that's not really him being weird. You know what I'm saying? That's just him being like, I'm tired of playing games. You know, so if I go on a dating app. I'm really here for real. I'm not here to go find somebody to bang and all that. I'm here for real. I'm really trying to get to know people. This is how I'm meeting people now because I'm busy. I'm busy with work. I'm busy at the gym. I'm busy going to the store. I'm busy family and shit. So I don't have time to be outside waiting for somebody. Like, hey, what's up, my little mom? What's happening? What's you? Give out a beeper number. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have time for that. So it's gonna be online.
What's up with the beepers, bro? Go ahead.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Hear my line though. He should write down a piece of paper like this. You have a pen, right? Okay. So she handed you a piece of paper that she ripped from like a receipt. You know what I'm saying? So we not on those times. You know what I'm saying? Like we are on the phone times. Like this is what's going on. Everything, you have the world in your hand when it comes to your phone, right? The whole internet. So, you know, just be safe, guys. You know, be safe. And like he basically was telling me that, you know, he'll get on these dating sites and he meet a girl, he invests in his time. Investing your time. People are like, I don't like wasting time. I don't know about you. I don't know about the next person, but one thing I hate doing is wasting time. Like, if I'm giving you my time, my energy, it ain't gonna be for no bull. Because if it is, that's irritating to me. Like that's what my block is long. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we making plans. Like I don't know. I don't like wasting time with nobody. So if I waste my time or my money with you and you waste it, you're done. You're done. You know what I'm saying? Like you on a list. You go find yourself on a list. It is what it is. You have to call me on the star 67 to get through. So he basically said like, he was talking to some girls, and the girl basically like was talking to some other dudes. So she was like dating other men. Obviously, right? She's single. She can do that. But he was like, I kind of felt that we was getting to a point where it was kind of like, we were spending a lot of time together. We was this. And also, she started like kind of like ghosting me. She started like, catting. And I'm like, maybe that could just be her way of saying, like, I'm not no longer interested. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of whatever. But, and he was like, and I'm like, I said, why? So when he told me, he was like, basically, he was basically asking like about being together. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, what we really doing? Like, he started asking, like, what we really doing? What we doing? And being the girl, I'm like, I know in your mind, you just thinking like, I've been on talking to you, I've been hanging out with you, the vibe is good every time. Like, let's make something official. Let's, stop talking to them. I ain't gotta be your boyfriend, but let's focus on each other. And I'm like, as a girl, that come off as like, you hella thirsty for a relationship. Like, let it happen by itself. Don't be asking me that. Like, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna cut these dudes off because somehow you're gonna be the focal point, and they automatically gonna fall off if you're doing the right thing. Yeah. So I just have to go. Let me break up with him and not talk to him. Put him on a block list. Not talk to him. Only focus on you, and he got all my attention. And let's see if you do the right thing. It's like, you couldn't answer. All right, let me hear the John over here. Oh, you didn't respond. All right, let me hear Marcus over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm single. Yeah. I'm not banging any of the guys, but it's like you're dating these people. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, I was like, dude, that can come across if you keep trying to be demanding for a relationship. That can come off kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can come off like the dudes that done it to me. I'm like, what is you on? Like, we only hung out 4 times. First of all, and 2 of the times very, very brief. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't. I don't know you well enough to say, oh, this is my boyfriend. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is doing that? So, but like I said, because I know him though, I was like, yeah, personally. I know he just wants a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just wants a relationship. Like, that's what he's used to. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, but you can't just want that from everybody just because they're cute and you got a good time 4 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, just same way how we did it. Like, you get to know them, you with that person for months and months for you actually be like, this person is my person. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to others in the is to be safe, be smart, be kind. Bring your guns if you need to bring them. All right. Keep your location on, so someone knows where you're gonna be at all times. Get it on that license plate. Send the screenshot
numbers, dropping digits, check them boxes.
You know what I'm saying? And if you see too many red flags, don't do it. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I do miss my what's that called? Companionship. I do miss the companionship sometimes. That's why I'm telling y'all stuff like I'm gonna be single for a long time, because I feel like my standards are so high. But at the same time, I'm looking for, like I said, a certain quality of person that, like I said, the line of dudes being available is there. You know what I'm saying? There are dudes, not dudes of my liking. I'm a sapiosexual.
Yeah, that's true.
Is the word sapiosexual? Sapiosexual? Is that how you say it?
I think it is sapiosexual, which means it's kind of like I'm kind of like that too. Like, you're attracted to a person's intellect on certain things. I found my mistake. I think that's what it means. Like the brain works, what they think about things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that's what it is for me. Yeah. That's why I don't find too many dudes like attractive. I actually do that's cute, I'm saying, but like, it's very far like in between, you know what I'm saying? I'm more like looking at them like they don't have a number. If I can rate them, I'd be like,
no way.
Look like a circle with 2 dots and a smiley face on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
You stupid.
It's the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. This episode is definitely fun. I have fun. What's it called? The lavish lounging.
Lavish lounging.
Yeah. Most definitely. Okay, then, man. I guess I'll probably talk to you a little later. Now I'm about to relax and send somebody more pictures of my toes. I guess we'll go from next time. All right. Okay. Until next time. Take care.
Bye.